welcome to my kitchen, and today I am making Crockpot Chili my way. Now I do believe I already have another chili recipe on the channel, but I made that on the stovetop. This time I'm making it in the crock pot. And this is what I got. I've got 1 pound of ground beef that has been cooked and drained. I have 1 large can, which is a 28 ounce can. Yeah, 28 ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I have a 15 ounce can of diced tomatoes. I have a small can of tomato sauce. This is the, I want to say it's the 8 ounce. I have 2 cans of pinto beans. If you make this and want to use fresh pinto beans, then use the equivalent of the 2 cans of pinto beans. I have 4 cans of kidney beans. I have 2 light and 2 dark. And we're going to drain and rinse these before I put them in my crock pot. Here I have 2 jalapeno peppers that have been diced. I have about 3/4 cup of, 2/3 cup of diced bell pepper and onion. And this is the frozen blend. Don't have to, if you got fresh, use fresh. If you don't, you have frozen, use frozen. If you don't have it, just use onion or onion powder or minced onion or whatever. This is ancho chilies, whatever you want to call them. And I'll show you what they look like.
Ancho.
This is what they look like. These are dried chilies. These are actually dried poblanos. In the fresh state, they are called poblano peppers. In the dried state, they are ancho chili peppers.
The light's reflecting off of them.
Now let me take one out and show it to you. Then it won't reflect off of it. And I used 2 about that size right there. And what I did is I boiled them in some water. And you can see I have my water reserved here for everybody to use. And then once they reconstituted a little bit, I took the stem end out, drained the water from them, and then I scraped the meat out of the inside of the
Skin.
skin. Yeah, the flesh out of the skin. And that's what I got out of 2 peppers right there. And basically, I've got some piggies to rub. I have chili powder, garlic powder, and cumin. These will be my seasonings. I have salt and pepper in the piggies to rub, so I don't have to add any extra salt or pepper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give Piggy that lid right there.
Gimme.
I'm going to take my crock out of my pot there. And I'm just going to move it over here. Piggy, if you will take those
Kidney beans.
And put them in the strainer over there, or the colander.
All of them.
Yeah, you can do 2 cans at a time, I think. It might hold off for them, but they need to be drained and rinsed. So. I'm going to put my hamburger meat in here. As I said, I cooked it and drained it. And it is 1 pound of ground beef. You can use ground turkey, ground chicken, ground venison, or you can use stew meat or roast or whatever you want to use. Whatever you normally put in your chili for meat, I'd say go for it. Well, people like chili all different ways. People like it with beans, without tomatoes. Some like it with a lot of onions. Some don't like it with onions at all. Some don't like bell peppers in theirs. Now, it's just whatever you like in your chili. This is my chili, my way.
So it's like a big throw-together potluck.
Yeah. Well, I learned how to make chili years ago when I worked at Wendy's, and my basic recipe comes from that and is a basic Wendy's chili recipe, but I've enhanced it over the years, especially like with the ancho chilies. I had a friend tell me about them, because they put them in theirs, and I tried them, and I tell you, it just really gives it a nice smoky flavor. I love it in my chili. Sometimes if I don't have them, I won't use them, but I really, really like them in there. So put my diced tomatoes in.
We want to put these in so I can get to the others.
You can put them in here. I'll slide it over there and let you just dump them in there, Piggy.
Dump 'em.
And when I get everything in there, I'm going to put this on low heat, and I'll cook it for about 4 to 5 hours. I mean, everything's already cooked. You don't have to worry about that. It's just letting all the flavors marry and simmer together, basically.
Who's gonna throw the bouquet?
Well, I guess you will, Piggy. Putting pintos in there.
Well, they're gonna marry. We're gonna need some flowers.
Well, we'll let the peppers be the flowers. How's that?
That worked for me.
I tell you, the past few days it's been cold enough to be chilly weather. I've been meaning to fix this for the past 2 days. Finally got around to doing it today. And I will apologize ahead of time if y'all hear a bunch of weird noises in the background.
Banging, grinding, drilling.
Yeah. Those people working on the basement. So. Alright. Alright.
Whenever you're ready to make a space. Yeah. Float that ship on over here a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, the good thing about this chili is you don't eat it all. You can freeze it. You'll see I'm getting everything stirred, and it's kind of thick because of all the beans and stuff. The thing about it, so this right here, it's got a few pepper seeds in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain this as I pour it. And I'd say it's maybe 2 cups of liquid, maybe. There. Now I like my chili kind of thick, but I also want it thin enough that if I put cornbread or crackers or anything in it, I want it to be able to absorb the liquid in that. There you go, Piggy. I'll give you those 2 over there. Now,
Thank you.
now comes the fun part. We get to season this stuff. And no, I ain't measuring. I'm just doing it by sight. Sight and smell.
In case if you're watching this, you're getting represented.
Yeah, y'all. No judgment here with Tish Ross. If y'all haven't checked out her channel, please do so. Tish is a great lady. Has a great podcast. Usually goes live on Monday nights for her podcast. Alright. And I'm just taking that out, and we're just going to sprinkle some of this on here. And this is the chili powder, y'all. And I did not skimp on the chili powder. And I know a lot of you don't use cumin in your chili. You really ought to. It's got a great smoky flavor as well. And I'm not going to put nearly as much of that in there. Alright. And now I'm going to stir this in.
Around a bit of time. Oh, going up. Never mind.
Alright. Grab my from there. There we go. And y'all, that is my chili. And how it looks. Looks good. It actually really smells good right now. And I'm going to put it over here in my crock pot. Put the crock in the pot, y'all. So I've got the crock out. I'm going to put the crock in the pot. I'm going to set it on low, let it cook for about, like I said, 4 to 5 hours. Oh man, y'all, that's heavy. And we will see y'all when this gets done. And then we'll do a taste test and eat us some chili.
All right.
All right. All right, y'all, we're back. Chili is done.
We're back.
It cooked on low for about 4.5 hours, I think. But considering everything was already cooked, it just really needed to heat through really well anyway. And as you can see, I've got some grilled cheese to go with the chili. And I got Piggy a spoon, no fork, but he got a spoon. There's your grilled cheese, there's your chili. Piggy been saying, I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
For about almost 2 hours now.
Yep. So
I hope y'all appreciate me waiting.
we're going to try this chili and see how good it turned out. I've got some cornbread muffins in the oven. Let's see.
They ain't done yet.
They ain't done yet. They'll be done in about 7 minutes or so. Good stuff, Piggy?
Oh, that's going to work. Charlie!
Mmm. Mmm.
That's going to work.
That's good stuff. Y'all don't make chili a lot, but when I do make chili, we tend to eat it all.
I've
Like
been
I
up
said-
there last while.
Like I said, if that's too much for us, I can always put it in something, pop it in the freezer, and freeze it. That way we'll have it for later. But I want to thank y'all for watching my video. Again, this is my Crockpot. Woo, Crockpot. Oh, y'all can't talk. Crockpot Chili my way. I'll get it right one of these days.
That almost got bad there, folks.
I couldn't talk, y'all. My tongue just flipped. Well, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my fork?